Welcome to the square, Stan Carter, retired fishmonger and permanent grump, who has a bit of money but isn't keen on flashing the cash. Shirley chickens out of asking her father for the money for the Vic repairs, so Mick and Tina step up. Only Stan says they can have it if Shirley asks him. Shirley swallows her pride, but before she hands it to Mick, she says she wants her name above the Vic's door. That sound you can hear is Linda spluttering. Tina calls in their Aunt Babe, who gives Shirley some advice on how to handle Stan, and it looks like she'll need it to deal with the bitter old codger. Linda cheers up about their woes when Johnny suggests they could breed Lady Di, but Nancy's alarmed when she takes a shine to Tramp, and it seems to be infectious as Nancy and Dexter start flirting. Nikki has her sights set on David, although he's trying to woo Carol, surprising her with a gift and generally being an all-round nice guy. Scary behaviour. And things spiral out of control for Masood when Fatboy discovers he's been spending Tamwar's uni fund. Trouble is, Tam thinks Fatboy's the thief. Next is Corrie. Roy has to swallow his grief as a suspicious Fizz confronts him about how Hayley died. Fizz is traumatised when he confesses she took her own life. Roy loses it when the funeral plans are made, angry that everything's been done just how Hayley wanted it, and he refuses to attend the funeral. Carla insists he goes, but he struggles to keep quiet as Fizz gives the eulogy. Roy speaks out, telling the shocked congregation his wife was brave but had her flaws. Later, he abruptly leaves the wake, unable to bear the sympathy. Sophie suspects the intruder wasn't a man, but was actually Maddie, and eventually she confesses, then tells Sophie she thinks she's pretty. Sophie's curious when Maddie says she really needed the £50 for her little brother, and questions her about her bruised face. Maddie runs off, but Sophie gives chase, and when she catches up, gets a kiss. Nick's down in the dumps after a separation, and Cal is hurt when he knocks back his sympathy, while Gail assumes Leanne just gave up on him. Finally, it's Emmerdale. Devious Declan and Charity put on a show of being together, and even though it's for an audience, it seems there is something cooking between them. Meanwhile, Dan and Ali are worried what they're capable of after the attack, while Sam remains determined to find his fiancée. Kane borderline tortures Charity to get her to admit her part in the fire, while Jay suggests to Sam that they unite in their attempts to find Rachel. Ross is angry about Adam and Pete moving into Andy's after he says no to him, and he brawls with Peter when he discovers he's been selling ecstasy. But James wallops Ross when he finds the pills, assuming they're his, then thinks Pete is just covering for his brother. Can Ross do anything right? Bernice fancies James and even puts on a bear festival to impress him, though he riles Moira when he calls Paddy out to the cows against her wishes. Moira eventually admits he made the right call, and Kane seethes when Moira agrees to meet James's business contact.